The people that devalue Nigeria as a country most are the politicians. They keep complaining that the citizens are demarketing them in the international scene, whereas they are the ones that are devaluing Nigerians the most, Nigeria as a country the most in the international scene. Look at the interview that David Bwala had with the Jazeera staff. It was a 100% devaluing of the Nigeria and Nigerians as citizens. They will start to look at the citizens with the eye they used to look at David Bwala, saying that if a top politician, this is representing Nigeria as a whole. If our politician can swallow their words in the international scene, the ones that we are seeing, the ones they said in the open, they can swallow it, eat it up with full confidence. I wonder what they are doing behind closed doors that we don't know of or we cannot see. It tells the rate at which our politicians and integrity are two opposites. The topic, the man, what he did looks funny, it sounds funny, but it is not funny, because what he just went there to display now, it's rubbing on all of us, has rubbed out on all of us as Nigerian citizens. One thing that baffles me amongst Nigerian politicians is the rate at which they compare Nigeria to Western countries in the negative, when it comes to negative things, but the positive part they will not compare. There's no comparison. But once it comes to the negative part, they will say, after all, America is doing it, after all, UK is doing it, London, Britain, they do it. So why is it that it's not an exceptional thing for Nigeria? So we can still do it. There's crime every year, so Nigeria has crime. There's light everywhere. Why does Nigeria not have light? They are paying their citizens. Why is Nigeria not paying their citizens? The children, why is Nigeria not paying children between 0 to 18 years old? They have welfare packages for elderly. Why is there no welfare packages? Why is it that the pensioners, they go and make queue, and at the end of the day, still they will not get their pension being paid? Why is it that politicians have money more than the citizens, more than the civil servants, more than those that are actually working? Why is it that a politician will be in one position like 20 years and we rotate it and give it to the child? Why is it like that? They will not compare. It's only the bad one that they will say, after all, Americans are doing it. After all, they have a crime rate everywhere. What about the good part? What about the good part? Why can't you emulate, or the way you emulate the bad part? Why not also emulate the good part? Why is it only the bad part that you can copy? You travel to that country for medical treatment. Why can't they also travel to your country for medical treatment? Education. Why can't they come to your country for education? They are doctors, lawyers, teachers, all their staff, their civil servants, they don't go on strike. Lawyers don't go on strike. Doctors don't go on strike. The lecturers don't go on strike. Universities does not go on strike in America. Why is Nigeria going on strike? They will not say that one. No, there is a fact that they will say that after all they commit crime, they still kill in America. They have a working system in America. There's separation of power. The legislative and the executive are not the same. They are not joined. There's separation of power. They practice separation of power. Why is Nigeria not practicing separation of power? The power is separated, but the arms is separated, but the power is not separated. Why is it like that in Nigeria? Oh, Nigerian government, Nigerian politicians, when you want to debate and compare yourself to the foreign countries for when it comes to negative things, also compare yourself to them when it also comes to positive things. Don't only pick the parts that favor you and neglect the parts that will favor the citizens. Anyway, whatever I say in this channel, it is my honest opinion on important societal issues. If it is not important, I don't talk on it, except it is of value to the society. That is when I talk. I greet your government, Mr. and Mrs. ITK.